What is up, my little demented cupcakes? We are in the middle of the ocean. We are playing the forest. I have found and located my boat, and we are bringing it to my new house, which I'm going to build. Now, we had a bit of an issue building the house. I had to go to the sinkhole to locate gasoline for my chainsaw. And let's say that was very difficult because I couldn't particularly find a cave that had the gasoline. And I even had a little hut built outside it, but I still couldn't find it, you know. So anyway, I was able to scoot down the wall of the sinkhole and land exactly where the cave was. Because I knew, I just knew, I planned it and I knew. And that's exactly what happened. But then, oh yeah, before that I had gone into another cave, which I located, and I presumed that it was the cave I was looking for, because I built a little hut outside each cave. You know what, I should build huts outside the caves in the number that they are, like 1 hut, 2 huts, 3. Anyhow, I went down this particular cave and I presumed it was the cave I was looking for, but there was no getting back out of that cave, and I ended up in the bottom of the sinkhole, and I was stuck there, and there was no way I was getting out, you know, because you get out of that hole by fucking completing the mission, like completing the game, you know. You go into the fucking warehouse, the laboratory, Dexter's laboratory. There you go. I wouldn't quite come out there, so I said something that was related to it. Anyway, yeah, so there you go. I ended up going into the laboratory and completing the game. But this particular time, the laboratory's closed. It's finished. It's gone. You know, you completed the game, so it's not going to open back up again. So it was closed up, and the only way out of the sinkhole is shimmying up the rocks. And let me tell you, I was down that cave for ages. I could have just reloaded again, but I had found gasoline. I had 5 gasoline canisters, and that is what I had came for, because I had eventually got them by that stage. So yeah, there you go. That boat is doing my head in. Oh. So here is my big ginormous house. Okay, you just decide to go there, and nobody's even... I think I'm gonna put it over here. See, I was originally going to put a door where those windows are, because there's no way the cannibals will come here. I mean, there's water there. I was originally going to put a door there, so if I had to escape in a brief interlude, I could just run. So first things first, I'm going to show you my alpine treehouse. Now, I stupidly built 2 alpine tree houses back to back. Yes, 2 back to back. So you can't actually go inside this house. So technically it's just a ledge. So it is, both sides are the same. So there you go. I done something stupid. Now I will show you my other tree house, my little studio. But there was a big issue building this house. Oh, I never said I had vegan mode turned on. Basically I have vegan mode turned on, meaning there's no cannibals. I will turn them back on eventually when I'm finished building, because it was very difficult. So I kept getting attacked by the giant blobs. Here's my studio. I kept getting attacked by the giant blobs, and they're not very pleasant because they run at you. And here's the result of one of them. And there's another part which is broke on my house as well. And it's really irritating. So it is. So they kept attacking me by running into me, and I just really had enough. But that wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back. The sissy longlegs, as I call them, that's a reference to Isaac. The sissy longlegs, aka the Megan spider from the very end boss. I seen one of them out of the corner of my eye coming towards me. And I also seen a second one. So, and I had already been captured by this stage, so I couldn't save the game because this house wasn't quite finished. And there was no way I was going up into my treehouse because he was just there, you know. And the last thing I wanted was him to knock down my treehouse. The main goal for me at that particular situation and time was to run away, to save all my hard work and effort. And that's pretty much what I wanted to do. So, I did manage to escape, and one of them chased after me as best he could, and then he kind of just disappeared, so that was grand. So he did. There's lots of aloe vera here, by the way, and marigolds, so that's fucking neat. But anyway, he ran away, and that was grand. Anyway, I came back, and he was there. You know, he was still here. And that was really irritating. So there you go. Oh yeah, when I came back he was here, and there was blobs and the two other companions. The male and the female gobbledygooky creatures. So there was a plethora of fucking creatures waiting for me when I got back, but they tend to use this walkway here to pass through, or the other one up the top to pass by. So it's really irritating. Now we have to plan our booby traps. And I've used all the booby traps, so I know what works best and how to do it. So you're looking at the master booby trapper. People are like, if someone was like to me, oh, you're cheating because you're using all the booby traps. And I'm like, I'm defending myself and my house that I spent forever building. I'm not pressing complete all blueprints on fucking the PC version like you. I didn't quite say that. I didn't say anything. I was just like, yeah, well, whatever. I don't rise to confrontation. But yeah, it was just annoying. He was like, yeah, but you're cheating by using them. And I'm like, okay, cool. Fuck off. Booby traps are in the game for a reason, to defend yourself, you know. How am I going to defend myself against all them creatures? This is the hub of communication for the cannibals and all the other creatures. So, people need to shut up. Shut up or I'll give you a smack in the chops. No, but serious, using the booby traps is not a form of cheating. Some people can go without them, and some people can. I mean, I'm not going to be... I mean, some people wouldn't give a fuck if their house got knocked down because they'll just rebuild it or something. But for me, it's like... No, like, this is the PS4 version. My house gets knocked down. That's hours wasted building. It's not fucking the same as the PC version where you can just type in all blueprints completed. And I don't even want them coming near my house. Nobody's coming near this house except me. So yeah. I'll get rid of all these trolleys so I can plan my blueprints for my booby traps. There. I had blueprints on them on the brain and I said it actually by mistake. But I turned the sentence to make sense. So yeah, building this roof cost 303 logs, and each trolley holding 11 logs. I divided it in my head by 303, and it kind of worked out at 30, 29, 31 trolleys, and that's exactly what I built. But I noticed one or two trolleys can actually hold up to 12 logs. So yeah, weirdly, not all of them, some of them can hold 12 logs, and I'm kind of a bit taken by that. I'm like, oh wow, cool, 12 logs, that's fucking amazing. The one extra log, see, an even number is better, because then you don't just have one left over, because you can carry 2 logs. But even better, like, you don't even need to fucking, like, some people can just type in a cheat where as well on the PC, where you have unlimited logs when you pick them up. So if you pick up 2 logs and you bring it to build, just keep pressing X and you'll still be holding them 2 logs. So that's another way of building. Well, quite frankly, I think I would just use the blueprints fucking thing. If I was building a really big house, I probably would. Now I will point out, this is pretty much safe mode, but I've completed the game 5 times. 5 different endings as far as I remember. So yeah, there you go. I just had enough, as I said, of being attacked, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I really couldn't. I've had a difficult time getting attacked. You know, I completed the game 5 times, so I think I deserve to turn on vegan mode. And then there was actually another time I got attacked, but I just quit the game that time. Giant sausages. I can't, that's a string of sausages. That's all I can describe them as. But they don't really damage you, but they leech onto your humble abode and they suck it dry. So basically they were hurling themselves, launching, should I say. No, hurling, they were hurling themselves off the cliff there onto my house and smashing it up. And I'm like, what the fuck? I've seen it all now. I did come across them before, but yeah. I mean, this was the first time I built a roof, so nobody was going to take that away from me. And the last trolley. I'm going to have to break up some of these trolleys, but I won't do it just yet. And because we can't really see anymore, we have to go to my camp. Camp David. Hehe. This is good for finding the yellow rope. Ah, there it is. I can see my house. Look at the lighter, I'll show you. See, the lighter is orange, kind of. It's very difficult with the lighter to see things compared to the torch. Well, I guess we could kind of see it because we were beside it, but you know what I mean. So, Yeah, this is my beautiful house, which I've not shown you around. I've done so much yakking and fucking gassing off, mouthy wise. That's what they say, isn't it, in America? Gassing off when somebody is talking or whatnot. So here is my beautiful humble abode. Once again, remember with the hack, you have to suck all the logs together like so for it to work. And considering this takes 30 to build, Gloria, do 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 do. I just had my Patti Smith album on beforehand, so I'm kind of humming her songs a little bit. Cool. That table is being deleted because it's not in the middle. What's this? I don't use the hack all the time. See, he put this hack in, and this is hack. He's told people about this. Because if you're stuck in a cave and, like, you know, and you need to save or something, like, you know, it's hard work not having any sticks. Because you don't think to bring them. And you can only use, I mean, it costs 14 to build a fucking saving hut, as I call them. So he knows about this hack, the creator. Obviously, he knows about it. It's not a glitch that they didn't fix. He was put it in for this reason. It's just to help people along, I guess. And boy heck does it help me quite a lot. It really does. Because you need to use it. Now I will give you a tour of my house properly in a moment. I just want to build this while I remember. Oh, I don't have any more deer. The table might not have to be moved. I just don't think it's straight. Anyhow, let's start over here. This particular room was kind of a living room. And yeah, I have windows here so I can shoot anything that needs to come. We'll have to do visual aids now. So yeah, I'm a very good shot with this bow and arrow. It's grand. And then here as well, just kind of... Nothing comes in the water. But it give me a rough indication, like I can see what's coming. That's for just a bit of light. That's for extra support. Where's my boat? Once again, here... they don't really come there. Well, they do sometimes. But they won't be able to get around past my booby traps. So they won't be going there at all. Then I don't have any windows for ages. How come? Anyway, this is kind of my bedroom area. Fires, tables. I have lots of units for stuff. Just to keep supplies going about the house. I have one of these at most of the windows. Except here, because once again, as I said, it'd be very difficult to get to this area. But they can still do it. I mean, they can jump and whatnot. I was going to build another room, and then I was like, no, I'll just like do a little cove, an alcove thing. And this piece to resistance, beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful saving hut. I wanted to build a medicine cabinet, so I built a hut inside a hut. Ta-da! Here is my medicine cabinet. And the best part about it is I couldn't seem to save in this house because it wouldn't let me, so this particular hut lets me save. So even better. Ooh. I need to go and have a look now. We have to do a scour of the area and check my plans. Okay. Do I need a window there? I don't know whether I need a window there. No, I have to pretend I'm a cannibal. This is how you plan your house. So they kind of like jump and run. So I'm in that little window, pretend. Oh, that's the medicine cabinet. Yeah, okay. Well, I want to have some privacy, so. But, bollocks. Let me see. Bollocks. I'm gonna save it first, and then I'm gonna knock it down. Just on the off chance the whole house decides to cave in and I'm stuck and I'm like, oh no. It shouldn't. But you never know. You never know. I got a message. My phone is telling me that somebody posted a picture on Facebook. Somebody that I may know. It's fucking annoying. It's like trying to get me to use Facebook and I'm like, leave me alone. Telling me random crap. I don't care if someone posted a picture. Oh, I could leave it like that. Not. Ooh, look. Hi, hey. Not happening. Let's build a tree hut. So we need windows. Yeah, that's perfect. Although I didn't really want to put a window there because it's very open now. But sure, it has to be done. Now it's time to plan some booby traps. Me has to remember how they work. The ultimate base. Now I do want to build another tower. Tower of Terror. So I'm gonna build this tower if I can. I don't know how I'm gonna get up to it. Can I build another boat? I think I can only build one boat. Somebody told me that. Oh no, I can't. I can build a few. Cool. That boat is quite handy. Now, we do have... I want to build that tower. I don't know how I'm going to do it though. No, we don't need to worry about that just yet. Where is the platform? It's not there. That's weird. It used to be. So I have to go slow now and find what I'm looking for. It's custom foundation, isn't it? There it is. Fucking platform. Do I put it over here? And let it rise up. Because it's going to be higher than the house, so I'm going to be able to... shoot. And I think I'm going to need another one. I want it to be big. And I press X again. Has to be the same height as that one. Because then I can build a drawbridge over to the two of them. Now. Oh, we need another booby trap. We do, we need a couple. So... See, you have to build a few booby traps, and the reason you build more than one or two is because if you're up on that platform, or you're somewhere, trying to hide from the cannibals, you know, and they're attacking, you need to have at least 2 or 3 booby traps to kind of protect you. I mean, you can't do everything with just one booby trap. You have to have a few to kind of keep them at bay, so when one does its job, there's another one waiting. I will put another one here, just on the off chance. I don't think I can though. I might be able to put a small booby trap. No, I'll just leave it, they won't get over here. Now I'm not going to build any more booby traps there till I actually get. Now I want to build something. A little bit of a garden of some description. This will definitely keep them at bay, if anything. Because I'm sadistic, I want to kill them, I don't want them coming near me. I'm an introvert, leave me alone, I'm just doing my little cannibal thing. You just stay away, people. It's the one that's the least likely to kill anyone, is the one that's going to do all the damage. Trust me on this one. The most obscure placed booby trap done all the damage for me in my other place, and it was kind of like, okay, that one's doing all the damage. It's like, fair enough. And they're not an actual bad sight to look out on. It's kind of cool. It's just like, cool. Yeah. Yeah, there won't be much walking along this way. Ever. For anyone. See, they can come from anywhere. So you want to have every fucking part covered. Perfect. Now we have to do the blueprint walk. Da 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 da. Can I go in and reset the traps when they pop? Yep. I can reset that one. So when I reset that trap, I can and whatnot, and there's a little bonus. I'll show you now if I can get around the other side. Ta-da! I can go in here and reset the traps as well. I have it all worked out, don't I? I have it all worked out. Now, we don't want any bollocksing around, so I'm putting a booby trap right at the edge. And now the piece de resistance. Just enough to get through. Of course I'm gonna know it's there, I'm gonna fucking see it. But they don't really see the booby traps. As far as I know, they don't have a brain cell to see them. So if they don't get attacked by one of these two, It's gonna be... And just in case they decide, well, we're gonna get around that. Perfect. The booby traps and blueprints are finito. Finished. Magnificent. Now, I have other stuff to do as well. So, this is fucking working out to be good. Oh, I tell you now, when I turn back on vegan mode, and we get to see this in action. I mean, not vegan mode, whatever it's called. 68 rocks. Ugh, this is going to take a long time. Long time. Good, that axe irritates me. So here we are, in my beautiful home. And I think I've done enough for now, but next time you see me, or this house, it's going to be finished. And the cannibals are going to be turned on. You can turn me on, I'm a cannibal. Wave your spleen in my face. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Waving spleens in faces is not sexy. Although if you're a cannibal, it could be sexy. Throw a couple of kidneys at you. Ooh. I'm out of here before I say something I shouldn't. I totally recommend The Forest, a survival game. I don't recommend using the cheats really because that ruins the fun, but in my particular reason I decided to use the cheat, and I have a history of being very good at this game, and I've completed it 5 times, so I think I'm allowed to have a break. When I originally played, I clicked hard mode instead of normal or easy. I think it's called placid or pleasant. I clicked hard mode, so yeah, this is it. So it's time to finish. So when I turn the game back on, it's going to be on super hard mode, pretty much, because that's what I clicked on, and I was like, bollocks, because I thought I was going to be cocky. And I was like, I can do this. Little did I know that it was terrible. Oh, I'm really looking forward to using the tower. Just to kind of stand up and go, pa-choo, pa-choo, pa-choo. So, sayonara, baby.